first off, locate where your stopcock is. Normally it's under the sink, and normally when you open the sink it looks like this. So we're running to find a stopcock. It's a desperate emergency. You open the cupboard and, oh my god, where is it? It's full up. And yeah, the stopcock's right at the back in there. Even in my house, it's right at the back of this here cupboard. Unlike my cupboard, clear a little throughway to get to your stopcock so that you can easily reach it. And of course the next thing is to make sure it actually works. Does it turn by hand off easily? So if there is an emergency in your home, you can get that water straight off. So do go and try it right now. Give it a go. Open your cold kitchen tap, turn that stopcock and see if the water goes off. If you can't turn that stopcock off, I have got some videos on how to free up the stopcock, but they don't always work. I can't guarantee you that your particular won't be the one that is unfixable. So if you do find your stopcock cannot be moved under any circumstances, then you've got to find your outside one. So we'll go and do that now and have a look for our outside one. Here then is my outside one. We're going to have a little quick look, make sure it's all okay. We lift the lid up like so, and apart from a few cobwebs, mine's got a water meter down inside mine, so it's quite new. You can see that it's been renewed at some time. So we push this bit of foam out of the way and pull it out, and we can see down there, there's my valve. Now mine's a little blue one. Pull that lead out of the way there. If you've got that type, it only turns a quarter of a turn. Okay, just a little crossway, so that little blue thing is across the pipe, and that's it off. Mine does need a little bit of a clear out there. As you can see, there is some bits of debris down there that could do with clearing. If yours is not a water meter one, yours will probably be a normal stopcock head, which will have to be turned off by a key. Here then is what a stopcock key looks like. Okay, it's a long thing with a handle on the end. Very cheap to buy, not a lot of money, and if you can't get down to your stopcock, it's too deep, and even your hands can't reach the top of the handle, then one of these is vital. It's got two little prongs on the end there that go over the handle, if you've got that type of stopcock outside. So, there you are. You might be saying, why do I need to find an outside one when all I need is the inside one and it's working, so I don't need to bother? But there is a reason for why that would need finding, and just knowing that it works is a very important one. I'll show you on this bit of paper. Here then is a little drawing. Bit rubbish, I know, I'm not very good at artistic work. Outside stopcock. Okay, so from there into your property till it reaches that stopcock, in fact all of it, is your responsibility. The water ball won't touch it. Okay, they might renew that outside stopcock for you, but they won't certainly not touch anything from there. If you have a burst pipe here, for instance, under your kitchen, it could well be under a void. You won't be able to get it off by turning that stopcock there because it's the wrong side. You will need to turn the one off out the front. So it is quite important to make sure that that one does work. The plumber wouldn't come back and do the stopcock because he said it was too tight in a position there. Now he had a couple of choices. He could have either A, undone the head of that stopcock, undone the head of a new one and see if they fitted. Sometimes the threads fit, sometimes they don't. Depends on your luck. If it didn't matter. You could just screw the old one back in. The other alternative would be to fit it above there before any branches. If there's any branches, it won't work, because if it's up here, for instance, in a nice accessible position, it may be, it will not turn off any appliances down there. So like a washing machine or a sink, it will not touch them. It's got to be before those T's. The other alternative, if you can't get it off and it needs to be higher to reach it, would be to tee those above the stopcock, so that you've got the stopcock still turning, everything off in the house. Right, I've just done as a rough clue. You can see that the main goes up to the bathroom and obviously to the roof tank if you've got an F&E type of system. If you've got a combi, it just goes up to the bathroom cold and to the combi boiler that would be somewhere probably in the kitchen, sometimes in the bathroom. But generally, whatever, you have a main pipe coming in, and that's why you do need to make sure that both stopcocks are fully working. Alright then, that's it.